Good morning. I am Vibhuti CP from KJ Somaya College. I am going to teach you the agrochemical from industrial chemistry to our BSc class. The last lecture we have learned the what is the pest, insecticides and their classification. Let's go to start our today's topic, that is herbicides. Before to learn the herbicide, we must know the weeds or the herbs. Herbs or weeds are nothing but the plant, but these are harmful to our desirable plant or the crop. They decreases the rate of crop production. Here, that's why we has to kill that weeds. There are the different reason that to kill the weeds. The first reason is that here these weeds are compete with the desirable plant for what? For the water, nutrients and the space. Okay, and that's why here our plant production is going to decreases. Next reason is that these weeds which contaminate the crop at the harvesting time, and also these weeds are responsible for the attack of insects, mites, vertebrates and also the other plant disease agents. Plant disease agent. And next reason is that this weeds which releases some toxins in the soil, and that's why here these inhibit our desirable growth production, and that's why we has to we has to kill our weed from our crop. And here the chemical which is useful for to kill that weeds, that is called as herbicides. Let's start our topic herbicides. The proper definition is that it is a chemical compounds used to control desire to control or destroy unwanted plant, that is herbs and the weeds. These herbicides are sometimes called as a weed killer. Why? Because this is useful for to kill the unwanted plant, that is the weeds. Here in this picture you can see these are the weeds, and here next to that there is a chemical which is useful for to destroy to kill the weeds. The name of that chemical is a Roundup. And another example, these are the name of that company, but in that chemical the different in that uh, drum there are the different chemicals are there. These chemicals are glyphosate, 2,4-D, benefen, etc. Okay, here we learn their classifications. What is the classification of the herbicides? There are the two different classifications there. First classification is based on the mode of action. According to the mode of action. According to that, here there are the two types is there. First one, that is the selective herbicides, and the second one that is called as a non-selective herbicides. Let me learn. There are the two pictures are there. There are the two chemicals is there. Two types of chemicals. First, that is the selective. The examples of the selective herbicide is fluazephof, which is useful for to kill the grasses but not the broadleaves. And the second one is also the example of the selective herbicides, that is a 2,4-D. This is useful for to kill only the broadleaf, not the grasses. That means what here, these herbicides whenever we spray on our crop, this is useful for only the unwanted plant destruction. That means to destroy the unwanted plant. Wanted plant are not harmful or are not harmful by these herbicides. And the second type, that is a non-selective. There are the examples of the non-selective herbicides are glyphosate, which is the herbicides which is useful for to destroy or to kill all type of the grasses or all type of the plant. That means this is the plant this is the insecticide which is useful for to destroy the plant also, weeds also, and the our wanted crop. Here we learn in detail what is the selective herbicides and the non-selective herbicides. Let's start. The selective herbicides are the plant killer and have a potential. They have a potential to injure or to kill the ornamental plant or lawn as well as weeds if not used properly. You need to choose the herbicides that will not injure desirable plant. Here, this is why we use this, because this is very important to choose. This need to choose herbicides will not injure. This is not injure to the desirable plant in the landscape. Okay, that means what? If you plant the weed crop, and here in your farm there are the different weeds is there, then for destroying to kill only that weeds we use this type of the herbicides, that is called the selective herbicides. Okay, the certain herbicides are toxic to the grass but not to the broadleaves. Okay, here there are another example, that is a 2,4-D are the good choice when trying to kill the broadleaf weeds in a lawn. lawn मधले जे काही अनवॉन्टेड जे बीट्स आहेत ते आपण किल करण्यासाठी हे सिलेक्टिव्ह टाईपचं हर्बिसाइड्स यूज करू शकतो. नेक्स्ट टाईप दॅट इज व्हॉट? नॉन सिलेक्टिव्ह herbicides. Non-selective herbicides, that means these herbicides will kill or injure the plant indiscriminately. That means what? Here, whenever we spray the herbicides on our land, it destroy all type of the crop or the weeds. That's why this type of the non-selective herbicides which are used to clear water ground, waste ground, industrial site and the railway by killing all the plant material. Okay, and this is the mode of action herbicides classification. Next time we are going to learn, that is the contact and systemic herbicides. Okay, here these are the herbicides which is classified according to the effect on the weed. That means whenever we apply this herbicide to the weed, what effect happen on the weed. Okay, let's do it. What is the classification of the herbicides according to what? The effect on the weed. Let me start. The first, that is the contact herbicides, and second type, that is the systemic herbicide. What is the contact herbicides? That means we can see in this picture, whenever we spray our herbicides to the plant. Okay, here this spray which cover only the leafy area. This cover only what? This leafy area. Then what happen? Here it kill only a green part of the plant. It kill only this green part. You can see here green plant. Okay, and this green plant is going to die. But what happened? They may not kill the older plant. That means this is useful for what? The newly born weed, because this newly born weed is very small and that's why we can easily kill this. But if the plant is old and whenever we use the contact herbicides, then what happen? This herbicide which is on contact on the part of the plant, only that part going to kill, but the root are remains as it is. The root are remains as it. And that's why what happened? This plant which is grow after some days, and that's why these are the contact. This is called as a contact herbicides. That means here the herbicides which is contact on the part of the plant, only that part going to kill. And that's why this is useful only for the young plant, not the older plant. Okay, the examples are pelargonic acid, clove oil, etc. Next type, that is the systemic herbicides. What are the systemic herbicides? Here, the systemic herbicides are taken up by the green plant part or root through what happen through the root and are transported to the growing part of the root and shoot. It may take several days for the systemic herbicides to kill the plant. That means what happened here? You can see here this spray which is sprayed on herbicide sprayed on what? This plant, and here they spread on only what? The leaves of that plant. But in systemic type of the herbicide, what happened here? These chemicals, these herbicides, which is transported to the roots. What happened? It transported to the root, and here this transportation, due to that transportation, not only the leaves but also the roots are also killed. ह्या ठिकाणी काय होणार आहे? रूट पण काय होणार या ठिकाणी? किल होणार. अँड दॅट्स वाय द होल प्लांट, होल weed, unwanted weed is going to kill. This type of the herbicides is called as a systemic herbicides. The examples are glyphosate 2,4-DNP are the example of what? Systemic herbicides. Okay, here we learn what? The herbicides. What is the herbicides? Herbicides are the what? The chemical which is useful for to kill the weeds. Here there are the two main classification of the herbicides. First one, according to the mode of action, there are the two types, selective and the non-selective. Selective, that means what? This is only kill the unwanted plant, not the wanted plant. And the second one, that is a non-selective, that means whenever we spray this compound, organic compound, it's going to kill all the plant which is present on that land. Okay, next time we learn that is the classification which is based on the effect of on the weed, the effect of the herbicide on the weed. That has two types, contact herbicides and the systemic herbicides. Here in contact herbicides, it kill only the green part of the plant. Not all plant is going to kill, only the green part is going to kill. Okay, and whenever we spray touches the plant, therefore you need to cover the whole plant. What is the reason is this? Here we need to cover the whole plant with the spray to get a good control. If you want to kill the weed, we have to spray our herbicide to all part of the plant. Okay, here these contact herbicides are mostly effective for what? For this is effective for only the young plant, not the older plant. They don't kill older plant or the root and are not very effective against the perennial weed. And the next type here, systemic herbicides. Systemic herbicide, what happen in this type of the herbicides? Here whenever we use this chemical by the plant, this is transported. What is the main here? Transported. This is transported to the growing tip of the root and the shoot. This is going to transport to the other part of the plant, that is the root and the shoot. And what happened after several days? These herbicides total, this sorry this is the plant is going to kill, whole plant is going to kill. Okay, and that's why here this is a very much effective than the contact herbicides. Next, that is the fungicides. We learn the herbicides. Let's we learn the fungicides. Here there are the some spot is there. You can see there are the spot are there on the leaf. These are the spot of the fungi, and due to that fungi, here this leaves which cannot be do their reaction, that is photosynthesis reaction, because this fungi which eat the chlorophyll of the plant, and that's why this affect on the crop production. Okay, let me start what is the fungi, because for the fungicides we must know what is the fungi. Fungi, here you can see in this picture, these are the fungi, type of different fungi. Here the organism that lack the chlorophyll and obtain their food by the living on the other organism. Fungi are the lack of chlorophyll. They doesn't have the chlorophyll, and that's why they has to give the food from the living organism. Okay, here they reproduces by spore. How they are reproduces? They reproduces by the spore and attack the crop above and below the soil surface, and spread by wind, rain, insect, bird, soil, machinery, etc. Okay, and the contaminated seed. How this fungi is going to spread? This can be spread by the wind, rain, insect, bird, soil, etc. And here this is due to that reason we have to destroy the fungi, and for destroying that fungi we use the chemical that is called as the fungicides. Then let me learn the definition. The fungicides are the biocidal chemical. These are the biocidal chemical compound or the biological organism used to kill or to inhibit the fungi or the fungal infection or the fungal spores. These fungicides are sprayed or dusted on the plant to kill a fungal disease, called as a rust. This is the name of the disease. It's called as a dust. The another, that is smut, which is the disease which is present on the corn. And here for removing that fungi we use the chemicals, that is the sulfur, formaldehyde, chlorine, zinc, etc. Okay, well, next time here we learn the classification or the classes of the fungicides. What is the classes of the fungicide? It is also based on the two types. First, that is according to the chemical nature. Okay, the first classification of the fungicides according to what? Chemical nature. The first one is the inorganic fungicides. Inorganic fungicides, these are the protective fungicides. Examples are the sulfur. The sulfurs which is must be applied frequently at the high rate and phytotoxic to a high temperature. It inhibits the advantages. It is a growth inhibitor. It is work as a general. It is work as what? General growth inhibitor. General growth inhibitor. Okay, next, that is next example, that is a copper. This phytotoxic to plant. This copper is what? Phytotoxic to the plant in elemental form. These are phytotoxic in elemental form. Next time, that is the classification of the fungi according to chemical nature, that is organic fungicides. Here the organic are the protective fungicides. The broad spectrum in control the multi-site activities, represent 60 to 70% of the fungicides used. Examples are Thiram, that is dithiocarbamates. Next, that is Zineb, Monozeb, Maneb are the examples of the organic fungicides. Next, there is a chlorothalonil. This is widely used in ornamental and the turf. Okay. Next, that is the classification of the fungi according to the effect on the fungi. Same. There are the two types is there. First one, that is the contact fungicides, and the second one, that is the systemic or translocated fungicides. First, that is the contact fungicide. That means they are not taken up into the plant tissue. They are not taken up into the plant tissue and protect only the plant. Where the protect, what is the main point is there? protect only the plant where the spread is deposited. Where the spread is deposited, only that part of that plant is protected. Okay, next, that is a systemic. That means they redistributed to the fungicides, redistribute the fungicide from upper to the spread leaf surface to the lower spread leaf. So that means what? If you spray this fungicide on the upper side of the leaves, this is spread or transported to the lower side of the leaves or unspread surface, and that's why here all part of the plant is going to protected. They are taken up and redistributed through the xylem vessel. How it is redistributed? It is redistributed on the xylem vessel. Okay, this is about what? The fungicide. Here in this lecture we learn the two types of the pesticides. First one, that is the herbicides, and the second one, that is the fungicide. The next time we learn the next topic of these agrochemicals. Thank you for watching my lecture.